I'm here to talk about my 5 reasons why we need to move from Matrix 9 to MatrixGold. My first reason is related to MatrixGold interface. Comparing to Matrix 9, I found it much more friendly, much more easier to find the commands, and because of ribbon bar, I have access to all my commands. And also, I can change interface quickly. If I want to have bigger icons, I can change it. If I want to have smaller icons, I can change everything. My second reason is MatrixGold use Rhino 7, the newest version of the Rhino that has many new commands and many new improvements. Comparing to Matrix 9 that use Rhino 5 belongs to 12 years ago, Matrix Rhino 7 is still getting many updates each time, and so it helps you to have a better experience working with commands. Third reason is the most famous part of MatrixGold that we call it Parametric History. This option helps you to redesign or remodel your object in a faster way, and it helps you to edit them much more easier. My fourth reason is about Project Manager. I found it more handy, and it has a new feature comparing to Matrix 9 Project Manager. I can see my models in job bags in many different views. I can have a content manager. I can save all my objects in Project Manager, and I can have access to them in a much more faster way. And my last reason is about MatrixGold using key. As you know, in Matrix 9, we need to have a dongle and we need to carry it everywhere if we install Matrix 9 in more than one computers. But MatrixGold use username and password feature that helps me to use my MatrixGold anywhere that I want.
Okay, greetings to all. Dear Matrix users, today I'm here to tell you why you should be upgrading from older versions of Matrix to MatrixGold. My name is Mahima Verma and I'm from Arab Design World. First of all, older versions of Matrix is not 100% compatible with security features of new Windows 10 and 11. So that means it is a high alarm for us to upgrade to MatrixGold. Secondly, Matrix 8 or 9 is a design construction software, but MatrixGold is a design construction and design variation software. With that, I mean that you create one design on MatrixGold and you can make 20 combinations in no time, and this is all possible with the help of dynamic commands and parametric history present in them. Now, Matrix has a lot more to offer than just dynamic commands. All the complicated commands from Matrix 8 or 9 have been made much more easy and they are now automated. For example, bail, hinge, power builder, gems on channel, cathedral band, bypass ring, they are all there already automated. So like we can start the command and it will finish in 1 minute. This is how fast it is now. Now let's talk about rendering. Rendering in Matrix 8 or 9 was kind of mechanized rendering, whereas rendering in MatrixGold is much more photorealistic, lifelike rendering, specifically when it comes to the facet reflection of gemstone. Also here I would like to add one more point that MatrixGold has now unlimited capability of providing high quality visual graphics. Although it do depend what kind of computer you're using with it, but now with the help of passes we can get as high definition picture as we want. Where in Matrix 8 or 9 the quality of image was restricted at a certain point. Now let's talk about what is MatrixGold. MatrixGold is combination of primarily two softwares, Rhino Gold and Matrix 9. So basically you are getting features of 2 softwares in one software. Also, when you will be buying MatrixGold, you are actually going to get 5 softwares in this suite. You are going to get Rhino 7, you are going to get MatrixGold, Clayu, Subdi and Grasshopper. Now let's talk about some technical features that they have upgraded in interface and some tools which are there for us to actually make our design faster. So we can now, when we design on MatrixGold, we can see live viewing of gemstone weight and metal weight. Now the job bags are completely customizable. We have tech report in tools, which means like we have complete design report with us that we can customize, we can share with our clients, and we can actually download them in CSV format, in Excel format, and we can further on share in our production department. So with all these features, according to my experience, I believe MatrixGold is much more advanced software with a futuristic approach. Thank you so much.
This is why I choose MatrixGold to Matrix 9 because of the parametric history is very powerful and the booleans is very good in MatrixGold. I want to show you an example of a chain model. First of all, I'm going to start it with a rectangle and center rounded, and I'm going to the top view F4. Now I'm going to start like something like this, and I select this shape, and I'm going to go to the transform menu. I use twist to make it about 90 degrees, and I'm going to the right view and I choose this rotation. When I make twist 90 degrees, I make this one half, and it will be flattened in this C plane. Now I'm going to select this shape, and first of all I'm going to duplicate from here to here, and I'm going to select this one and select rotate and copy from here to here, and this two of them is green, and I choose this one and select this parametric pipe from here, and I'm going to select like something like this, and it's okay. Now I'm going to select these two of them, and it will be red. Now it's bigger than the other one. Maybe these two of them is red, and I'm going to select this piece, and it will be a little bit bigger maybe, because I need to cut these parts. And I'm going to the front view, and I use the rectangle with center again, and I choose maybe yellow and disable the snap menu, and I make it something like this and use this curve and extrude it like this. Now all the things is parametric now, and I'm going to select first this part, and going to use Boolean difference parametric one, but excuse me, not this one, Boolean intersection. Now I have this part now here, and I'm going to select this again, and I use Boolean difference and this tool. Now we have this areas here. Now I'm going to select a curve here from here to here, and I use solid object on curve, and I'm going to select the object and select this object to make it here, and I make it a little bit bigger, and orientation method will down like this and make a spacing like this, and a little bit more big size like this. Now when I finish this part, I can edit all the things here. If you want to make this booleans, maybe like this boolean will show it, you can make it a little bit difference, and it makes difference here. And if you want to make a little bit bigger pipes with this chain, and it chains all the things to here, and it's a very good option. And when I select this part and make it smaller, or you can go on your history and select this part and make it a little bit thicker. It all changes the objects here, and this is really a good option. And you can also change this part sizes. It all changes everything, and I'm going to select this again and make it something like this. It makes the difference, and you all see the difference in this part. And also you can make something like this. You can make it narrow to here, and if you want to cut these parts, and you can see all the things here. This parametry and this parametric history makes me crazy, and this is why I choose MatrixGold to Matrix 9.